Okay, we're back. No music. It's moderately more uncomfortable for me, but
The winds! The sorcerer torments them!
Don't bunch up or that storm feed will fry us. Give them hell! Chop them to bloody pieces!
Mayhap I see pilgrims' coins. This will suffice.
well, I'm bugging out. How did he die? Yo, dude, like, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not, well, I'm using Bretonnian longswords. I'm like, I'm not blocked and I'm not taking any damage, but, you know, sometimes Bretonnian longsword blocks for me, so I can't take all the credit for that.
Aldrin says this mess is all our fault, Dory. Why do you suppose that is? Obvious, ain't it? All tricks looking for that bloody citadel.
I started playing Warcraft in 2004 when I was 12 years old, and then I think I stopped playing about 2 years ago when I was 30, so I played for 18 years. And yeah, I've a lot of my personal and social development happened in Warcraft. There's positives and negatives. Yeah, I've been a multi-glad, multi-cutting. I've been not quite in the race for world first guilds, but like the tier 2 or tier 3 of those guilds. The recruiting guilds, as you'll say. And what was it? The last season before, the last Shadowland season, season 4, I was the #1 warlock in the United States for Mythic Plus. So that was cool. I wasn't as good as, you know, like the European, Swedish, Russian people that were just like apparently fucking crazy at that shit. I'm sorry, I couldn't catch up to them. But in the United States, man, I had that warlock shit on lock. Damn, 1 skull, 3 Uberschreck 5ers. That's a porn video from the 2010s if I've ever heard of one.
Oh, but he's a big lad.
Did we start that or no? Are we waiting on me? And I'm just gabbing. Sorry, everybody. Oh, he about knocked me off. So, Dolly, this potion I have here, it's a sword with a little plus icon on the bottom right. This is potion of life share. I'm gonna dodge him here. When I pop this for the next roughly 10 seconds, all the damage I do is converted into healing for my team. So basically, it's life share. The inverse of life steal, whereas life steal will look like a vampire's fangs in the icon. It lasts a little bit longer. It's about 15 to 20 seconds, and it has a bit of better conversion rate. So it's really, really efficient. Basically, if you're doing damage, you're going to be topped off. Whereas life share, it's not as efficient, but it's healing your entire team when they're in range. They need to be it follows about the same logic as Kruber ult. Kind of have to be in line of sight. Kind of have to be within 40 yards. And it'll convert really well with just like topping your team off. So think of it as like Kruber ult with the purple pot. Playing it since last Lich King. You're 24. So let's do that mental exercise. You've been playing since Wrath of the Lich King, which came out in 2008. You're 24. When Wrath of the Lich King came out, I was in 10th grade, and I was what, 14? So if you're 24, 14. So you've been playing WoW since you were 4? Confirm or deny? Am I an idiot, or did we miscommunicate? You've been playing Warcraft since you were 4, and you're still playing now? Is that what you're telling me?
Ice fire potion.
I'll just look after these, yeah?
Alas, we cannot tarry to greet the demon.
Sneak rat!
So Dawe, that potion you have right now, the vampire teeth, that's life soul potion. If you pop that and you can guarantee you're about to do some damage, you're gonna top yourself off. It's as good as a fucking med kit, but you just gotta find there you go. Watch your health bar go up, my man. You'll love to see it. I'm gonna let you hit some shit so you can get some health back. Go ham, man. You know, you got half a health bar out of it. That's a success, honestly. That's the hard part with the life share and the life steal potions. It's like, okay, I know I need help, which is you're in a very risky situation, and you know, like, you know, or your team needs help. You got to put yourself in a risky situation to get security. It's a bit of a paradox, so don't feel bad. Getting half a health bar is actually a wild success. Nice, endless bombs, whoever did it. I yoinked the final kill, as an Azumgi does. I'll take a promotion and a fucking 3-day pass for that one, thank you. Oof. We got a lot of crossfire going on. I'm gonna just try to stabilize. Gonna go in safe mode here. Play safe mode and clutch. Okay, we just lost our dolly friend. This isn't good. We ult instantly. It wasn't in time. Yeah, skulls plus monks is one of the deadliest combinations.
Be careful! Gas grenade! Stand clear! Don't move! I'll poison!
Help me! Are you blind?
I am curious as to your thoughts about our pilgrimages.
Oh, not something I saw myself doing, I must admit. But I'm glad I did.
Poor blind mayfly. The truth eludes you.
What will your kinsfolk be thinking? What with you out here when they're surely having wars of their own?
They'll do fine, Watelgi. They don't need me.
Oh, I agree that one smelly dwarf is much like another, but have you no longing to return?
When the time is right, have no fear.
And that'll be...
No rush, is there? No hurry at all. You know, if a soothsayer had predicted all this, I'd have laughed in his face. In Grumriel hold on throne of gold.
Give it a rest, Bardin.
What's the matter, Saren? Don't like my song?
It's not the song, it's the air of cheerfulness. It becomes grating after a while.
You should try it. Keeps the poisonous thoughts at bay.
The twin-tailed comet rules the skies. A stalwart alliance of dwarves and men stands against chaos. It's like history is repeating itself.
A stalwart alliance? You mean Thorgrim? Hang on. You're talking about me, aren't you? That's not dwarves, but dwarf. Singular.
Sir, you're not up to the challenge.
Didn't say that, did I? One dwarf sometimes enough, if he's the right dwarf. You
should worship me, Marcus. You do seem to elect deities after all.
Oh, yes, very good. How insightful. Oh, I'm swooning, I am.
That demon's still hanging around? Crooted coward.
Your forays into the Chaos Wastes have made it possible for the demon Be'lakor to seize territory and gain worshippers. It falls to you to stop his plans. Try to enjoy yourselves. Be'lakor has seized control of this region. You must cast him out. Destroying idols will summon forth his shadow champions. Be vigilant. There is bound to be a surprise waiting for you.
Only my worshippers are welcome here. If you will not bend the knee, my shadows will humble you soon enough.
Another slay. The tally grows.
Go. Alright, no music, just talking and playing. That's okay. Is it uncomfortable? Very. But if I've learned anything in life, uncomfortable things are generally the ones worth doing. At the very least, I might be able to answer a little better why it's uncomfortable. And that's worth it in itself.
You seem distracted, Carillion.
Seeing all this, it reminds me I've been a poor guardian of the weeds. That has to change.
Interesting, really.
What does that mean?
When I find out, I'll tell you.
Yeah. That's some wonderful impulse control, Carillion, and I really appreciate that about you. But, you know, for a race of beings that generally will live between 1500 and 2000 years, if left to their own devices. You should have that wisdom, like, honestly, like, fair. Like, teach us. It's a little weird that, like, we interact with you at such a, like, base level when you're, like, so much older than we are. How, like, immature are you really? If you're, like, actually 200 years old, yet you still act like us, who's, like, 30 or 40 years old? Not a good look, Carillion! That's funny. That's funny though, because it's true though, right? If she's 200 years old and she's interacting with us at the same level, it's like, do we know that she's interacting with us at the same level, or is there diminishing returns on how much age and experience can give you when interacting with people? That's the question at hand. The laughter was genuine, but the question afterwards was more genuine. Get him, Dowie! Oh no, I trusted you! It's okay. I got ult. I saved myself. Ooh, ult didn't save me, but you'll save me, so it's okay. All's well that ends well. He said, Baga! I see. I deserved that. Holy fuck, did I deserve that? I'm literally on death's door, one hit from death, and I'm like, you know what? I can ego fight these monks. I deserved it.
The weave calls me back.
I'm surprised you can stand without it. We've got blade book story. Healing draft for you. You've never seen metal like this. Kill.
Fuck it, man, I want some music. Let's play some old shit, you know? Fuck YouTube. Ooh, let's start with boy band and just let it go. Where was boy band? I saw it. A great song.
You are now listening to Static Skywalker.
Find the money, sell your blood.
One more time. Yeah.
We done seen my drink and we back. I don't need no girl on feedback. She give that dog, them don't need that. Some your Gucci back with he back. Some your Gucci crack with me back. Give me that.
Thanks to your medicine, Bellicor has claimed territory and power in the chaos space. I will not permit this to happen. So,
picked me up. Pixie dust picked me up. Will you come in the dark when my heart falls apart? I would love to live again. Been feeling gone and dead. You wonder where I've been. I wonder how you are. Do you think we could try again? Pixie dust on all our sins. When we flew too high, wonder what's inside our demise. In a forest of evergreen trees, oh, speak to me. Got an emerald taste in my mouth. Will you help me figure this out? The words escape from my mouth. That's right, words stop with that sound out great. My body's resting, but my heart can't wait. Take a second, breathe, girl, we can figure this out. Jacket party, got a cat party. It's better you want me, babe, y'all need a heart party. Just take the pasture, baby, be alone, right? You had to miss your
Lesson from my Dolly bro. I got a potion that is double swords cross. That's Potion of Wrath. It's one of the strongest potions in Chaos Waste. For 30 seconds, every action you take will basically be multiplied by 100%.
when we see the light.
Use at your own risk.
Wonder if it's right to chase this high. In a forest of evergreen.
Well, the potion you gave to my man Poison Tester, who will use it very well, is called the Potion of Wrath. You can know it by the cross swords icon, and you know for 30 seconds it will basically make everything you do twice as effective. In a general sense, it's one besides endless bombs, which if used in a very specialized way, but it makes the thing is endless bombs is the most powerful offensive, but it makes you extremely vulnerable because you have to keep throwing and you're vulnerable to splash damage and you can't block. So it's like if you have people to support you, endless bombs is the most powerful potion. Besides endless bombs, Potion of Wrath, which is the double swords cross that I have in my hand. It's the second most powerful in a general sense. The third most powerful will be Prophetic Strike, which is a bald fist. You know, think Malcolm X, you know. And your base character actions, so it's basically melee or ranged weapon actions, it will make that like basically like 3 times ish as strong. So it's like if you're a Slayer, right? Slayer, Prophetic Strike will be fucking insane. Shade, Prophetic Strike will be fucking insane. Basically every other class, you know, maybe Huntsman, you know, Bounty Hunter, the very specialized classes that can do a lot of damage on their own without any enhancement, Prophetic Strike will be better. That's the Bald Fist. Every other class, Wrath will generally be better because it lasts longer and it affects everything, whereas Prophetic Strike will only affect base scaling. If I understood it at a base level more, I could explain it more simply, but that's about the most simple I can explain it right now. But maybe later I can explain it better. There's a lot of theory that goes behind all those explanations, but if you can just take those explanations at face value, you'll be operating like an expert and you don't really have to understand. And then the more you do that, the more you feel the data, the more you feel the consequences, you'll get a feel for what it actually means.
to Auntie Sienna.
Engagement care.
This would have been much faster if we'd travelled by the ritual.
Why didn't you build one then?
I just said my audio set up, so maybe the it shouldn't change anything for me. I should be able to hear my Vermintide audio just fine, but it should make it lower for you and make my voice a little higher for you, so maybe it doesn't interfere with your own gameplay. But it might not matter, it might not, but you know, it is what it is. I've never had to optimize for people actually listening to me and then thinking about what is that experience like for them, and so don't be afraid to tell me what works for you. I kind of like the experience of being able to talk to people asynchronously like this, and but I also know that, you know, a lot of things about listening to someone else stream while trying to concentrate on your own gameplay can be a little hard, so don't be afraid to let me know what works for you, what doesn't. Right now, you're my target audience, you know? Hehe, thank you. Oh, and that's what I'm trying to optimize, right? I'm trying to make it easier. You're telling me you like to listen to me, so I'm going to take you at face value and not think too hard about it, and so I'm going to make it a little easier to listen to me and not get all the other sounds confused with listening to me. I appreciate you. My Dolly friend. Thank you. The potion you have right now is Vampiric Touch. That's the lifesteal potion, basically for... It's somewhere between 15 and 20 seconds. It's 1-to-1. Every ounce of damage you take will heal you. So basically, as long as you can... What that means in theory, as long as you can guarantee that for the next... At least... If you at least have a 5-second window within the next 20 seconds to do a good amount of damage, you can guarantee that you will full heal yourself. I think you're probably smart enough to work out all the nuances between that.
Seek the chest of trials.
This is the Storm Fiend one, so we're not... Actually, I don't... The friend that we tried to get he needed the Chaos Spawn achievement. Hopefully he'll join our matches in the next few days and we'll get that for him. But this person, this new Sienna player, I don't know what they need. And I was wrong anyway, right? That's a common misconception of mine. The chest defense that... The ones that spawn a ton of warp fire throwers and the one that spawns the boss that is basically a warp fire thrower, they sound really similar and I never really know which one is which until they come out, so it is what it is.
You've earned your reward. Don't forget it.
Damn, I got 100% cooldown rate for radio weapon. I'm gonna take that. I think that's gonna snowball us. So right now I have 75% reduced cooldown on my ultimate because I have double green weapons. Hell yeah. I fucking love to hear that buff Carillion tits. You know, I love your name because I'm also a lover of tits, but I'm also a hater of the patriarchy, but I can also understand that, you know, tits are great without the patriarchy. So like, buff Carillion tits, whatever that means to you. It's gonna mean something different to everyone, and you know, it doesn't have to be a thing, you know? It can just be, you know, whatever it means to you. Buff Carillion tits. Buff everyone's perception of tits. All tits are great tits. I mean, I know what you mean, Meryl, and it's like, I'm of the same camp, but, you know, I'm also, you know, I gotta also be respectful, you know what I'm saying? All I gotta tell you, if you need some Carillion G-Cups Just do Google search Carillion Rule 34 G cups. You know, don't even do that. Do Carillion Rule 34 big, you know what? And you got it. I'm a real one. Don't you know me? Don't you fucking morally... Don't you do that to me? Don't you act like you not done the same Google search? Nah, man, don't worry about temp. I'm gonna take that yes as you agree with my everything, but I'm gonna tell you don't worry about temp, because worrying about temp is a paradoxical problem in that the sense it's like, oh, people don't like that Engineer Barden kills everything. I can't get temp HP. But the thing is, at the same time, Barden is making all your immediate local environment safer by making sure that people can't just like randomly kill you because he's fucking sniping everything. So, you know, I got a little too involved with describing things and I got hit, and that's okay, you know? We make a sacrifice now for the greater good of the future. Don't ever feel bad for killing shit as Barden. It's not a zero-sum game. My man clutching again, like he always fucking does. See, I'm more of a burst player. I will have moments of absolute fucking brilliance, but I am not as consistent as my man Poison Tester, man. Every match, he will be the last one alive, and he will save it, but it's like, you know, I think there's times where there's very acutely distressing situations that I handle really well that can also be very impactful, but man, if there's not a pattern that I've observed, is that Poison Pester is routinely the last one alive and he just fucking reses everybody. And if that's not impactful, I don't know what is. I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Yeah, we can burst him down now. He's the biggest threat on the field. It's like a queen in chess, right? You gotta take it down no matter what. Good job, everybody. Fuck yeah.
Stand back! It's going to explode!
Where the blood are you gonna right? Five or four? Doesn't matter.
This region has fallen to the Dark Master. He cannot be permitted to consolidate his rule. Destroy his local worship and defeat his champions. Vigilance. There is time to rest.
That's what I mean about endless bombs, man. It's infinitely powerful offensively, but at what cost? I'm pretty sure in this scenario the Minotaur is secondary. That totem is the biggest. Yeah, Poison Tester is exactly right. That totem is going to be infinitely spawning elites, specials, all the worst nasties that are honestly in a very chaotic situation. Not much harder to deal with than just a Minotaur. So in that situation, the threat detection is totem is actually the most important thing, even though there's a Minotaur in your face. Alright, tuning out now.
That's a bloody Minotaur. Bloody hell, where have they gone?
What will it take for you to trust
We can't help them. Oh, babe. Yeah. I was about to get myself up.
You go too slow, you stay so cold. I speak my mind, you still say that it's blurry. Nights that on my mind, don't wanna find out. I just cry, I might have turned myself apart and just let go. I'll touch the sky for you. It's blurry nights, I take it. You told me lies about the truth.
Ow, this is fire. George, coming in.
An excellent day for an exorcism.
I wanna sleep, I wanna die, wasn't enough. Falling in love, that is a crime, falling apart. I wanna sleep, I wanna die, wasn't enough. Falling in love, that is a crime, falling apart. Space